Bueller.
Whatever school you went to, however you write it, March on Showtime spells premiere movies and original presentations.
I would do that if I was you.
Well, you're not me.
Oh, don't backtrack. You meant it.
M is for the movies you know you want to see.
What do you think? Hit me.
A is for action, so get set to go wild.
Go! Go! Go!
R is for romance, so sexy and divine.
Will you just kiss me?
Oh, yeah, it's go time.
C is for comedy, you know the kind.
God, you know what you're doing!
And H is for horror. Guaranteed to deliver big surprises. So whatever way you spell it, we've got the stars you love, and they all add up to an A+ lineup this March on Showtime.
8:30 Saturday nights on Showcase are giving you all the freedom in the world. Freedom to be mysterious. Freedom to be compassionate. Freedom to be adventurous.
This is getting good.
And freedom to be outrageous.
Yeah, baby!
Brought to you by the new Yes Timeless mobile plans from Optus, giving you the freedom of unlimited mobile calling and message options. So take time to enjoy your premiere picks, 8:30 Saturday nights on Showcase.
No!
What was that?
Let me go!
Long ride in deep into left center field. Run fast, he's at the wall, and he makes the catch!
That's impossible.
Wait. Get wet on this ride.
Toyota, putting you in the driver's seat of Showtime premieres Sunday night at the movies.
See if this thing's working. Oh!
You know, for months you've been hinting that I was in line for that promotion. Were you just lying to me?
No, motivate. Are you ready to take control?
Anyway, I'm having my teeth whitened on Tuesday, so you're gonna have to get all your work done by Monday, which means you're probably gonna have to be here all weekend.
Well, congratulations! You finally get to be in charge. That's right. Tonight on Foxtel Movies Comedy, you're the boss. And you get to choose from 4 rib-cracking comedies in our Friday night laugh-a-thon.
Hold all calls, Miss McGill?
Yes, Cynthia, thank you.
Just mash the red button on your remote now and feel the power of responsibility.
Welcome aboard.
You're the boss with Choose Your Movie Night right now on Foxtel Movies Comedy. Inspired by seek.com.au. Seek here, there, or anywhere. Even while you're watching Foxtel Movies Comedy.
We've been hopelessly devoted to this stunner from down under since the 70s. But did you also know our koala blue Aussie icon is actually British born? Toyota shines the headlights on a few things you didn't know about Olivia Newton-John. This girl moved to Oz when she was 5. Then after a UK singing competition win in her teens, the Newton bomb went express to the US. 3 Grammy Awards later, Olivia signed up for her 1978 career catapulting role of Sandy in Grease, under one condition.
I don't know if I'm going to act, and I have to think of an American accent. I don't know that I can do this. So they very graciously made her an Aussie. Sandy!
2 years later, she had the last on-screen shimmy with Gene Kelly and found her future husband backup dancing in a mythical disco called Xanadu. And though Livy's sexy music clip Physical was banned in Utah, it won the first Grammy Award for Video of the Year. So finally, in Stephen Elliott's Australian comedy, A Few Best Men on Foxtel Movies premiere, will our vivacious vixen shock fans further?
Just checking if you needed any clean...
Need some towels?
No thanks, Barbara. Thank you.
Toyota, shining the headlights on your Sunday night at the movies. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
To be a cool superhero these days, you gotta have a really hot costume. Nice. And pump your pecs a lot. Rock an unstoppable attitude. Get and get set to be kinda wiggy. Pack some razor-sharp tricks. Like it. Plus any other sexy assets that fit in your kit. Or just drop into Showtime action. 8:30 nightly till Saturday for our Superhero Week. Brought to you by X-Men First Class. In cinemas, June 2.
Tonight, discover our planet's most amazing jungles.
Forests occupy only 3% of the land, yet they're home to over half of the world's species.
How do so many animals share this tropical wonderland? David Attenborough's Planet Earth. Tonight, 7:30 on Gem.
He expected an uninhabited planet.
What the?
He was wrong.
They're gonna eat our brains for dinner!
In the free-to-air first.
Hey, I'm not the alien here. Right? You are. Houston? We have a little problem.
Planet 51, Saturday 7:30, good to go.
For over 4 decades, the people have lived under the rule of a tyrant who denies them their most basic human rights.
I am for free press, fair elections, and equal rights for women. I can't say that.
But what we can tell lucky Showtime viewers is, to celebrate Paramount Pictures' release of The Dictator to the world, Showtime wants to treat you like royalty too. Race to showtime.com.au now. Tell us how you'd rule the world, and you could win a plush prize pack to the Gold Coast worth over 10 grand, which includes a return trip for 2 plus luxury accommodation, a VIP limousine nightclub tour, bar tab, jet boat ride, and spending cash.
Is there any way you could lend me some money? Maybe $20 million.
Megan, you were worth every penny.
Plus, you could win a private screening for you and 30 of your closest friends to see. Sacha Baron Cohen star as The Dictator.
I made that up.
Only at the movies now. We all know him as the blood-splattering filmmaker with a footshot fetish, who taught John Travolta how to order a cheeseburger in Paris. But did you also know this flamboyant high school dropout also shares the same Mensa-worthy IQ as Stephen Hawking? Toyota shines the headlights on a few things you never knew about Quentin Tarantino. This 1963 Tennessee-born boy genius had taught himself to read by age 3. And by 31, our natural-born writer had sold several hit Hollywood movie scripts and won a Best Screenplay Oscar for his cult classic Pulp Fiction.
The creativity of him is incredible.
So what inspires his razor-sharp dialogue?
I'm a writer, so it's my job, actually, to listen to how people talk and kind of what I do.
And what's Quentin's take on the trademark hook of a Tarantino tale?
Violence can be extremely entertaining in the course of fictional cinema.
And when does the master know he's made movie magic?
When you do something that makes an entire audience go, ah, in unison, that's them having a good time.
And finally, in Showtime premieres Inglourious Bastards, was casting really a killer process?
No! Yes. It was a tough birth, but the babies were magnificent. The cast really is impeccable. I'm almost kind of building the film on the cast, actually.
Toyota, shining the headlights on the Showtime premiere Sunday night at the movies.
Dear Showtime greats, I'm looking for a man with all the right moves, who's handsome and clever and knows how to cruise.
Never thought I'd meet a good man who looked at me the way you do.
You don't know I'm a good man.
Well, I'm looking for a great gal who knows what to say. She's smart, real sassy, and rubs me just the right way.
This body.
Well, dear viewers, Showtime greats can sort you out, because all our guys are real lookers, intelligent and fit, with razor-sharp wit.
Hold me. I can't.
And our chicks are top shelf too, in breathtaking ways, and sure to amaze.
We need each other.
No, we don't.
We have a connection.
No, we don't.
So if electrifying banshees and blokes are what you seek,
We got one!
then catch our shocking Showtime Greats weekend with all your favorite freaks and geeks. Starts Saturday, April 12.
Ever wondered why love makes us so crazy?
And why is it that I feel like a schoolboy on Sunday?
Admit to shocking secrets.
I love you.
What?
Consider insane hookups.
Maybe I shouldn't be dating such an old man. It's gross.
Fall crazy in love with Showtime Premiere's Triple Treat Valentine's Day Marathon. Starts 6:30 Tuesday night. Brought to you by The Vow. In cinemas now.
If you knew Saturday nights through October could make you feel irresistibly courageous,
Every once in a while, somewhere in the world, humanity goes on trial.
could have you refresh your political correctness,
What I think we can say of President Clinton is that he was not guilty but responsible.
could make you see people from the most delicious perspective,
You're only gonna see the inner beauty.
Oh, there she is. Where? Right there.
and raise your spirits with the hint of a winning streak,
First one there keeps it all. Go!
then you know it's time to chill out with Showtime Greats. Saturday nights through October, brought to you by Bailey's. Turn down the lights, turn on the indulgence.
She's sexy and single, modern yummy mummy to adopted son Jackson, and she vows to only get hitched when gay marriage is legalized. But did you also know this chick's first movie star crush was Tom Hanks, and even then she thought she'd make a better mermaid than Daryl Hannah.
Exactly.
Toyota shines the headlights on a few things you never knew about Charlize Theron. At the innocent age of 15, this 1975-born Johannesburg beauty's dad was shot dead by her mother.
People kill each other every day.
Turning tragedy into determination, Charlize studied English watching American TV, was modeling in Milan by 16, pursued ballet in New York. Then, furious one day in an LA bank, 19-year-old Charlize made a scene, caught the attention of a talent scout, and a decade later was rewarded with a Best Actress Academy Award.
Huh? Want to bring it on?
But this fair lady ain't no monster, learning star support to Peter and her African women's charity Outreach.
I think we have different ways of solving problems.
Yes, you ignore them.
So finally, in Showtime Premiere's twisted love tale, Young Adult, what drew our passionate princess to the part?
What are you doing?
It's chemistry. Just as much as it is with actors, it's really important to have chemistry with a director.
Toyota, shining the headlights on Showtime Premiere's Sunday night at the movies.
Every Saturday night over summer, Showtime Greats dares you
Talking to me?
to stay up till midnight.
Hello.
Stay up for the hardcore gangsters. Stay up for the slimy aliens. Stay up for the wildest psychos.
Say hello to my little friend!
I don't know who's weirder, you or me.
Stay up for the Mother Midnight Movie with Mother, A Force of Nature. Starts Saturday, January 6 on Showtime Greats. This Halloween on Showtime Greats, we're catering for all your tastes. From the subtly scary to the devilishly delicious. With unrestrained pandemonium. Brought to you by Dying Breed, only at the movies, November 6. Something out there.
By an ordinary day. Until the unthinkable happened.
29 men, women, children and babies were killed. The bombers were former members of the Provisional IRA.
Please, they killed my son!
We speak for the victims of terror. We will not be forgotten.
Omar, coming soon to Showtime.
This guy come out from behind a tree and...
A mother's worst nightmare
But before I knew it, he just yanks me out of the car and he pulls me down so hard.
has only just begun.
My son.
Your son, what?
Is in the car.
But if she knew the truth,
We are going to find him!
could she handle it?
Oh, what have I done?
Edie Falco, Samuel L. Jackson, and Julianne Moore. Freedom Land. Showtime premiere, 8:30 tonight. To celebrate the release of DreamWorks Animation Madagascar 3 Europe's Most Wanted in 3D, Showtime wants one lucky family to win a trip to New York. Includes return flights and accommodation for 4, tickets to Central Park Zoo, VIP ringside seats at the Big Apple Circus with private training by their circus stars. Plus 10 runners-up win Madagascar Adventure tent and circus sets. Alex the Lion and friends are still fighting to get home.
You gotta let us in!
Their journey takes them through Europe where they find a perfect cover.
What is your act?
A traveling circus which they reinvent Madagascar style. So join the fun and enter our competition.
Fire in the hole!
Blast to showtime.com.au now. Tell us which Madagascar character's your favorite and why.
Whoa!
Plus, play our bonus circus adventure game. DreamWorks Animation Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted in 3D.
Has anyone ever told you that you look like a supermodel?
Only at the movies now.
Porn is a $12 billion industry.
We're gonna make a porno film!
Oh, crap.
What happens when a small town
You want me to be in your porno film?
takes on an enormous proposition?
Cut. Andy, I can't work with these.
Did all your parents work in the same nuclear plant?
Jeff Bridges and Ted Danson.
Okay, and action.
Just give me a moment.
Want some help, honey?
The Moguls. Coming soon to Showtime.
This wind system will keep pushing colder air across the Midwest. Our Sprit Snipper of the week, just 24.
I don't like his face.
No, I like him. He's handsome.
Life, just like the weather,
Hey, weatherman!
doesn't always turn out sunny.
Why would someone throw a shake at you?
Especially when you've got a prying father who's dying and a frosty ex-wife.
Noreen!
Ow!
Plus, 2 turbulent teenagers.
Shelley is grossly overweight and unhappy.
They call her Camel Toe.
What?
Dad. You don't like it?
No, maybe we'll come back later. We'll just take a break.
Nicolas Cage and Michael Caine.
Easy doesn't enter into grown-up life.
In a comedy that tests all conditions. The Weatherman. Coming soon to Showtime.
Hollywood's calling.
Take what?
And these bad boys are gonna need more than Jedi mind tricks to get a slice of the action.
Ready? Great.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes with enough stars to sink an entire galaxy in the free-to-air first frenzy. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Tonight, 9:30, good to go. Anton Deck's fun new show is stacked with big stars.
Hiya, Rob.
Huge laughs.
Best show on TV.
I loved it.
And supersized surprises. New Saturday Night Takeaway, 7 o'clock Saturdays on 11.